law of correspondence. This law is summarized by the famous Hermetic axiom, as above, so below, as below, so above, often attributed to the ancient text known as the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus, encapsulates the essence of the law of correspondence. The law of correspondence posits that there is a direct relationship between the different levels of reality, the macrocosm and the microcosm. In simpler terms, the patterns and structures that exist on a large scale in the universe are reflected in smaller scales and vice versa. This means that the same principles govern both the vast cosmos and the minute aspects of individual human experience. To understand how this law is applied, consider the parallels between the human body and the universe. Just as the universe is composed of countless stars, planets, and galaxies, the human body is made up of trillions of cells, each performing its unique function, yet contributing to the overall harmony of the whole. By observing the functioning of one system, insights can be gained into the other, the law of attraction. This is a powerful universal principle that states that like attracts like. This means that the energy and thoughts we emit, whether positive or negative, attract corresponding experiences and outcomes into our lives. Essentially, we create our reality through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. A famous quote attributed to the law of attraction is from Buddha: "What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create." This quote succinctly captures the essence of the law, emphasizing the power of our thoughts and emotions in shaping our reality. An example of the law of attraction in action is the story of Jim Carrey. Before he became a famous actor, Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered and dated it for a few years in the future. He kept this check in his wallet, visualizing his success regularly. Just before the date on the check, he received a movie role that paid him exactly $10 million. Crazy, right? The law of gender. This principle paid him, visualizing his success, did it for a few years in the future. He wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered and dated it for a few years in the future. He kept this check in his wallet, visualizing his success regularly. Just before the date on the check, he received a movie role that paid him exactly $10 million. Crazy, right? The law of gender. This principle asserts that everything in the universe contains both masculine and feminine energies. These energies are not about physical gender but represent different qualities and forces. The masculine energy is often associated with action, logic, and giving, while the feminine energy embodies intuition, nurturing, and receiving. Both energies are essential for creation and balance. The benefits of understanding and applying the law of gender are numerous. It promotes personal growth by encouraging individuals to develop both their active and receptive qualities. This balance leads to greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. The law of divine oneness. This is a profound principle that underscores the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. It posits that everything and everyone is part of a unified whole, bound together by a divine essence. This law suggests that every thought, action, and event is linked, and that nothing exists in isolation. To grasp the application of this law,
Now the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that ye may abound in hope through the power of the Holy Ghost. Romans 15:13. God be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us. Psalm 67:1.
imagine a vast ocean, each of divine oneness. This is a profound principle that underscores the interconnectedness of gender. This principle asserts that everything in the universe contains both masculine and feminine energies. These energies are not about physical gender but represent different qualities and forces. The masculine energy is often associated with action, logic, and giving, while the feminine energy embodies intuition, nurturing, and receiving. Both energies are essential for creation and balance. The benefits of understanding and applying the law of gender are numerous. It promotes personal growth by encouraging individuals to develop both their active and receptive qualities. This balance leads to greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. The law of divine oneness. This is a profound principle that underscores the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. It posits that everything and everyone is part of a unified whole, bound together by a divine essence. This law suggests that every thought, action, and event is linked, and that nothing exists in isolation. To grasp the application of this law, imagine a vast ocean. Each droplet of water is distinct, yet it is also part of the larger body, influenced by the entire ocean. Similarly, the ocean is a unique expression of the same universal consciousness, and our actions and thoughts ripple out to affect the whole. The law of polarity. This is a universal principle that asserts everything has an opposite, and these opposites are fundamentally connected. This law highlights the existence of dualities in life, such as light and dark, hot and cold, joy and sorrow. Each pair of opposites is part of the same spectrum, and one cannot exist without the other. To apply the law of polarity, consider the concept of growth. Just as plants require both sunlight and rain to flourish, human experiences need both positive and negative aspects to foster growth and resilience. By recognizing and embracing life's contrasts, we can gain a deeper understanding and appreciation of our experiences. A famous quote that embodies the law of polarity comes from the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. This quote emphasizes how our perception of one quality inherently defines its opposite. The benefits of understanding and applying the law of polarity are significant. It helps us navigate challenges with a balanced perspective, recognizing that difficulties often pave the way for growth and breakthroughs. The law of vibration. This is a foundational principle of the universe that posits everything is in constant motion, vibrating at its unique frequency. This law suggests that every object, thought, emotion, and even atom has its own vibration, and these vibrations influence the reality we experience. To understand how this law is applied, imagine tuning a radio. Each station broadcasts at a specific frequency, and by adjusting the dial, you can tune into the desired station. Similarly, our thoughts and emotions emit vibrations that attract corresponding energies. Positive thoughts and feelings vibrate at higher frequencies and attract positive experiences, while negative thoughts and emotions vibrate at lower frequencies, drawing in negative experiences. A famous quote that encapsulates the essence of the law of vibration comes from Albert Einstein. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. Have you ever noticed how upbeat and positive people tend to attract similar individuals, while those who are frequently negative seem to draw negativity around them? This is the law of vibration at work. By maintaining a positive outlook and high vibration thoughts, people naturally attract more uplifting experiences and relationships. The law of rhythm. This universal principle states that everything in the universe operates in cycles and natural rhythms. Just as the tides ebb and flow, seasons change, and day turns to night, life experiences follow a similar pattern of highs and lows, progressions and regressions. This law highlights the inevitability of change and the importance of recognizing and aligning with these natural cycles. Recognizing these natural cycles fosters patience and perspective, reducing stress during challenging times and enhancing appreciation during positive periods. In essence, the law of rhythm teaches us to flow with the natural cycles of life, understanding that change is constant and inevitable. The law of cause and effect. This is a fundamental universal principle stating that every action has a corresponding reaction. This means that every thought, decision, and action sets off a chain of events that leads to specific outcomes. In essence, it emphasizes that nothing happens by chance. Everything is a result of a cause. It fosters a sense of responsibility and accountability as individuals recognize that their actions directly impact their lives. This awareness can lead to more thoughtful and intentional behavior, promoting personal and professional growth. The law of compensation. This is a universal principle that states we receive rewards or compensation for the efforts, work, and value we contribute to the world. Essentially, this law ensures that the energy and value we put into our actions will be returned to us in some form, whether it's financial, emotional, or spiritual. To apply the law of compensation, consider the effort you put into a job. If you work diligently and contribute significantly, you're likely to receive appropriate rewards, such as promotions, raises, or recognition. Conversely, minimal effort often results in minimal rewards. The law operates on the principle of exchange, where the value given is matched by the value received. The law of relativity. This principle states that everything is relative and must be understood in comparison to something else. This means that our experiences and perceptions are shaped by their context in comparison to other experiences. What seems significant or trivial often depends on how it is relative to other situations or standards. By recognizing that our perceptions are influenced by relative contexts, we can shift our perspective and better appreciate our achievements. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This states that energy is constantly moving and changing form, but it cannot be created or destroyed. Instead, it transforms from one state to another. This principle underscores that everything in the universe is in constant flux, and our thoughts and actions can influence these energetic transformations. The law of inspired action. This emphasizes the need to take proactive steps towards our goals, guided by inspiration and intuition. It asserts that while thoughts and desires are important, they must be followed by deliberate action to manifest desired outcomes. It bridges the gap between dreams and results, enhancing personal growth and success.
you guys get any of that? I don't think I got any of that.
Here are the 12 universal laws. You shouldn't let this video slip away, as these laws can and will change your life for the better once you know and understand them. Number 1, the law of divine oneness. By the end of this, you'll feel a profound connection with everything around you. This is rooted in a cosmic principle known as the law of divine oneness. According to ancient wisdom and modern science alike, everything in the universe is interconnected. Picture a web. If one strand is touched, the entire web shivers. So it is with our lives. Our actions impact not only us, but ripple out to the world at large. Many falsely believe we exist in isolation, but this is a grand illusion. The truth is, we are part of a much greater, intricately woven tapestry of existence. At the heart of the law of divine oneness lies unity consciousness. It's not about being alone, it's about being all one. So, how do you align with this law? Stop separating, start integrating. See yourself not as an island, but as an integral part of the cosmic web. Embrace this unity and watch as your life becomes richer, more compassionate, and deeply interconnected. Number 2, the law of vibration. In the next few moments, you'll comprehend a universal law that can unlock your immense potential. Albert Einstein famously said, "Everything in life is vibration." What does that mean? Consider this. The more you resonate positivity, the more positivity reverberates back. It's like tuning into a radio frequency. Tune into the frequency of negativity and you'll get static and discord. Contrary to popular belief, this law isn't about ignoring problems or faking positivity. It's about genuine attunement. The nucleus of the law of vibration is authentic resonance. Your true vibration doesn't stem from the superficial, it emanates from within. So here's your key to unlock potential. Stop pretending, start resonating. Truly resonate with your authentic self and watch the universe echo back your greatness. Number 3, the law of action. Understanding and applying this law can get you out of that destructive loop of waiting for the right time. Remember Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Often, we mistakenly believe waiting for inspiration is the key to success, but that's not the case. In reality, it's action that breeds inspiration, not the other way around. Picture this. You're a writer, staring at a blank page. The more you wait for inspiration, the longer the page stays empty. But once you start writing, inspiration begins to flow. People believe the law is about massive action, but it's really about consistent action. Success doesn't come from sporadic big moves, but regular small steps. So here's the secret to harnessing the law of action. Start small, act now. Trust in your ability to take action, leading to remarkable achievements. Number 4, the law of correspondence. By watching this, you'll discover how to transform your inner world, and thus your outer reality. The principle comes from an ancient aphorism accredited to the mystical writings of Hermes Trismegistus. As above, so below. Ever thought why some days you're on a roll, everything aligns, while others everything seems to fall apart? That's the law of correspondence at work. It essentially states that our outer world is a mirror of our inner world. Don't be misled thinking it's all about wishful thinking. It's more profound. It's about mindset, attitudes, and beliefs. If your mind is stuck in negativity, your reality reflects it. The key to leverage this law: awareness and transformation. Be aware of your inner states. Transform negativity into positivity. Stop wishing, start transforming. Adopt this approach and see your life align with your desired reality. Number 5, the law of cause and effect. By the end of this, you'll grasp a law so foundational that it governs every moment of our existence. Esteemed scientist Carl Sagan once said, "Cause and effect. You can't have one without the other." Think of it like dominoes. Push one and a chain reaction ensues. Or consider your actions. A kind gesture might make someone's day, while a harsh word can linger in their thoughts for weeks. Many misconstrue it as simple karma, but it's much more. It's the backbone of our reality, every choice sparking a cascade of outcomes. At its core, this law dictates a simple truth. Every action we take, or choice we make, initiates a sequence of events, a ripple in the vast ocean of existence. The real power of this is conscious action. Recognize that they're not just isolated events, but initiators of a chain. Start creating positive ripples and watch the world change around you. Number 6, the law of compensation. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the influential thinker, coined the law of compensation. Essentially, you reap what you sow. Imagine this. You help a colleague with a task, and a week later someone unexpectedly assists you. Or you constantly give your time and energy to a cause, and eventually opportunities and rewards flow back to you. Contrary to common belief, the law isn't about relentless hustle. It's about genuine effort, not just physical, but emotional, intellectual, and moral. So, the key to tapping into this important law, it's about balance and exchange. The universe has this remarkable way of balancing things out. Give positively, and positive things gravitate back. Offer value, and watch your rewards manifest in unexpected forms. Before going forward, let me take a second and invite you to give a like to this video. It helps us a lot. Also consider subscribing to Serenity Knowledge, as we are determined to share valuable information in future videos, information that you wouldn't want to miss. Now let's continue with the very important universal laws. Number 7, the law of attraction. This law is a universal truth that can make you a magnet for your desires. This is a life-changing law embraced both by quantum physicists, esteemed personalities, and authors. What you focus on, you attract. Picture this. Dwell on positivity, and positivity flows to you. Stress about negativity, and negativity ensues. It's like tuning a radio. Your frequency decides the station you get. If you believe that the law of attraction is about wishful thinking, you're off the mark. The law is active visualization. This isn't about idle daydreaming. It's about vividly seeing your goals as already accomplished. So here's the key to activating the law of attraction. Stop wishing, start visualizing. Begin taking steps to your dreams, no matter how small. Trust in yourself, in your vision, and you'll be surprised how life aligns with your desires. Number 8, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. I know it sounds complicated, but you'll see it's not. You can unlock the potential of your life with this profound principle. Einstein's equation E equals mc squared is suggesting that energy and matter are interconvertible. At its core, this law states that all energy is in a constant state of movement and change. Imagine water. It can be a liquid, solid ice, or even evaporate as steam. It's the same substance, but transmuted into different forms. Similarly, thoughts, being a form of energy, have the potential to manifest into reality. I'm sure you've noticed at least on one occasion how consistently thinking about a goal eventually led it to materialize. You think this law is about pseudoscience? You're wrong, my friend. The real heart of this law is mindful control. Control over how you channel your energy is key to utilizing this law. Embrace the flux. Understand that with intention and focus, you can direct energy towards desired outcomes. Harness this law and watch possibilities become realities. Number 9, the law of relativity. Prepare for a mindset shift thanks to the teachings of renowned positive psychologist Martin Seligman. Authentic happiness flourishes not through comparisons, but through embracing gratitude for our own unique journey. $100 seems a lot to someone with only $1, but seems small to a billionaire. Same money, different perspectives. In life, we often compare our lows with others' highs, leading to discontent. If you believe happiness is about having more, you're mistaken. The real essence of happiness is the relative perspective you hold. It's about how you view what you have in relation to others. So the secret to amplifying your happiness is this. Stop comparing, start appreciating. When you appreciate what you have, instead of focusing on what others have, you'll find that happiness naturally starts to flow into your life. Number 10, the law of polarity. By understanding this law, you'll be able to view life's challenges with a different perspective. Ancient philosophers like Confucius spoke of harmony and duality. Best-selling authors like Deepak Chopra and Wayne Dyer have delved into the balance and unity of opposing forces in their works. Simply put, everything has an opposite. Light and darkness, hot and cold, joy and sorrow. Think of life's hardships. For every challenging event, there exists an equal and opposite potential benefit. Lost your job? This might be the universe's way of redirecting you to an even better opportunity. Face rejection? Perhaps it's leading you closer to a more suitable and fulfilling path. Every setback is merely a setup for a comeback. The core of the law of polarity is this. Every problem has a corresponding solution. So embrace this law and start seeking the potential for growth in every challenge. Number 11, the law of rhythm. By understanding this law, you will be able to master your life's rhythm. The famed philosopher Hermes Trismegistus embraced the law of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. The higher the tide rises, the lower it recedes. In life, this translates to the cycle of success and failure. The more you desperately fight to hold on to success, the harder the eventual fall. Like an overzealous dieter who rebounds into binge eating, or a workaholic who eventually burns out, we often become our own stumbling blocks. If you think that life rhythm is about constant success, you're wrong, my friend. The true essence of rhythm is embracing both ebbs and flows. Here's your key to mastering life's rhythm. Don't resist, harmonize. Align with your life's rhythm and witness the harmony and peace usher in. Number 12, the law of gender. This law is not what you might think. It's not about male or female, it's about the principle of creation. Esteemed scholar Carl Jung terms it as the anima and animus within us all. Imagine the seed, masculine, requires soil, feminine, to sprout. Neglect one and growth ceases. Similarly, within us exists a delicate balance of action, masculine, and intuition, feminine. Overemphasis on either creates imbalance. This is about masculine and feminine energies within us all, dictating our creation process. It's not about dominance or submission, but the essence of the law of gender is harmony. It's about acknowledging and harmonizing your inner masculine and feminine aspects. So here's your key to inner growth. Harmonize, don't marginalize. Embrace your inner balance and watch personal growth unfold. Applying just a few of these universal laws has the huge potential to change your life for the better. If we've brought some value to your day, please consider giving us a thumbs up and also subscribing to Serenity Knowledge for future valuable information we're determined to share.
Hello there, Mark. I'm Bob Proctor. Am I going to take you back?
I really want to make sure I get this down, bro. Listen. Laws of the universe, right? Think positive thoughts. Only positive thoughts. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Happy thoughts. Right? And, what else? Action. Take small steps. Small steps. Small steps. I don't get the masculine feminine one. Hopefully this guy got me.
There's no PowerPoints. There's no great technology. I'm going to use a flip chart because I want this to be in real time. I want to explain something to you that not many people really understand. I want to talk about the law of attraction. Do you know that the law of attraction is always working? It's like the law of gravity. If I let this go, it's going to go down. It's never going to go back up. It's going to go down. That is the law of gravity. Anything heavier than Earth is attracted towards the center of the world. Well, the law of attraction is always working. Now, how does it work? Well, I use a diagram to explain the mind. Now, let this circle represent your mind. And let this little circle here represent your body. Now, I want you to think of this for a moment. Your body is a molecular structure. This is a massive energy and a very high speed of vibration. If you looked at your body through a microscope, you'd see that energy dancing right before your eyes. And here's something that'll keep you thinking for the next 20 years. When you move out of it, the body does not stop moving. If you go to a funeral parlor and pick up the remains and look at it, you will see it moving. And if it wasn't moving, how would it ever change to dust? You move into your body and you will move out. And it's how you use your mind that's going to dictate the vibration you're in. Now stay with me. You have an imaginary line right across here, and that separates the
You're going to move in and out of your body.
conscious mind from the subconscious mind. Now the subconscious mind has been programmed. When you were a little baby, this is the way it was. You were just like this. Subconscious mind wide open, and everything that was going on around it went right in there. And all the energy that went in there when you were just a little baby formed something called a paradigm. Now, a paradigm is information. It's a multitude of habits. You are the product of your environment. But prior to that, you were the product of a genetic string that goes back for generations. Now, I'm going to say that the paradigm is X-type energy. Now, you've got the ability here on a conscious level to think. And you can think anything you want to think. And as you think, you build ideas. There's a power that's flowing into your consciousness. It never stops. It flows to and through you. You can actually photograph this power leaving you. It flows to and through you. Now, as it flows in, you will start thinking, and you'll probably think X-type thoughts. Therefore, you're going to be in an X-type vibration. And that will produce X-type results. Now, it's the results you want to change. And to change the results, you're going to have to change what you attract. You see, the thoughts that you think control the vibration that you're in. Vibration is nothing but an idea. It's a law of the universe. Everything vibrates, nothing rests. We live in an ocean of motion. And it's the thoughts that you're thinking that you impress upon your subconscious mind that control the vibration the body's in. And that dictates how you act, but it also dictates what you attract. You attract energy that's in harmony with you. You attract people that are in harmony with you. You see, everything operates on frequencies. There's an infinite number of frequencies, but you and I operate on a frequency, just like a radio station does. And the only music you can attract is the music that is tuned into the vibration you're in. Now, it's the paradigm that has been controlling the vibration. You can change your thinking, but that doesn't do anything. You got to change the paradigm. And if you don't change the paradigm, nothing happens. Now, talking about paradigms is another subject. We'll do that at another time. But it's the thoughts that you think that control the vibration you're in, and that dictates what you attract. So if you keep attracting what you don't want, understand this. It's the paradigm that's causing the problem. You can think a Y-type thought, which is totally different than the X-type conditioning. It isn't going to go anywhere. Because when you go to get emotionally involved, and this is the emotional mind, when you go to get emotionally involved with that Y-type thought, the paradigm will kick it out. You know why? It's so uncomfortable. That's stepping out of the box. That's doing things different. And we don't like to do things different because it causes a lot of discomfort. But understand this. The paradigm and the thinking control the vibration you're in. And the vibration you're in is going to dictate what you attract. People that are in a poverty consciousness will continue to attract lack and limitation. It has nothing to do with this, what's going on here. This is your educated mind, and you could gather all kinds of information. Have you ever wondered why some people have such an educated mind? They have degrees coming right off the end of their business card, but it doesn't show up in their results. Why? Paradigm. The law of attraction. You've got to change this. You've got to change the vibration you're in, and your whole world changes. Listen, in 1961, a man gave me this book, and he said, do exactly what I tell you. He was giving me Y-type ideas. It caused an enormous amount of discomfort, but I did exactly what he said. And you know something? My income went from $4,000 to $175,000 in a year, and then I took it over $1 million. It took me 9.5 years to figure out what happened. This is what I'm showing you. Watch this over and over and over again. There's a number of lessons in here. And another lesson, I'm going to show you how to change the paradigm. When you change the paradigm, the change in results is automatic. You know why? You start to attract something new, something different. And what we want to do is program in positive information and eliminate the negative. I'm going to show you how to do that. The law of attraction. You attract according to the vibration you're in. This thing we live in is a molecular structure. Your body is a mass of energy. Do you know if you put your body in front of an infrared television camera in a completely dark room, your whole being would be nothing but a glistening, radiating, gleaming form? Feeling is conscious awareness of the vibration we're in. When we don't feel good, we're in a negative vibration. You want to feel good? Move into a positive vibration. Stop and think of what you're grateful for. But understand this. You will never attract to you wealth, happiness, health until you get the paradigm, get you on that frequency. It's Bob Proctor. Thank you.
Check us out.
I get that one. This one, I get it. This guy explained it to me. Let's hear this Goober.
What would you say then is the most powerful law of the universe to support individuals in creating the reality of their dreams?
Yes, that's such a good question. It is I am. So just the words I am. So it is the spell that is cast that will manifest. If it's I am bad, guaranteed what you will get. Our identity believes that we are. We have. So what I believe I am, I have in life. Not what I want. What I want, I'm constantly searching for out here, out here, out here. What I believe that I am, I get every time.
What would you say then is the most...
I am going to get 1 million subscribers. I am going to go viral off my music. I am not going to have to work a normal job. I'm gonna be like John Mark Stevenson. I'm gonna be like Hamza. I'm gonna be like the Act Man. I'm gonna be like PewDiePie. I'm gonna be like Asmongold. I'm gonna be like Tectone. I am going to succeed. I am.
What I said, study your laws of the universe, or get the master key. I'll be here, dog. Have a good one.
This is XXX Tentacion, aka Jose Dwayne Ricardo Onfoy. At just 20 years old and only a few years in the hip-hop game, XXX Tentacion reached career heights that many artists could only dream of reaching in a 30-year career. He was an idol to his adoring fans, a pioneer amongst his musical peers, and above all, a troubled soul who just ultimately wanted to find genuine love and achieve ultimate self-realization. XXX Tentacion brought up the laws of the universe several times in interviews and conversation. But what exactly are the laws of the universe? And what is the master key system that he mentioned a few times? And what did XXX Tentacion know about these two topics that allowed him to propel into success at such a young age? And more importantly, how can you use these same principles to become the best version of yourself? Pay attention, because implementing these principles, if done right, could be the turning point of your year. Today, we make the connection between XXX Tentacion and the master key system.
Come on, bro.
Welcome to Icons and Ideas, where we talk about philosophical ideas and make connections to your favorite icons in hip-hop, pop culture, and throughout history. Since this is our first video on this channel, let's start by defining exactly what we mean when we use the word icon. Don't worry, we'll keep it quick. On this channel, we'll define icon as a figure that represents something greater than the person themselves. Which means, for better or worse, if the person represents a platform, idea, or purpose greater than themselves, we'll consider them an icon. Now that we have that out of the way,
I'm an icon.
begin. You're probably thinking, I learned about the laws of gravity and energy in school already. Why would I want to learn them again? No, we're not going to talk about those laws. We're talking about the laws of the universe that barely any science class goes in depth on. Sure, you've probably been given a brief overview about some of these, but were you taught about how to use them in your everyday life? Today, we'll specifically discuss the 7 natural laws of the universe. We'll briefly define each law and give a quick, realistic example about how you can implement each and every one of them and benefit from the new knowledge starting right now. The law of vibration. This law states that everything vibrates and nothing rests. Vibrations of the same frequency resonate with each other. So like attracts like energy. Every living being on Earth vibrates at a certain frequency. A great real-life example of a law of vibration that we've all experienced would be when we or our family get a new car. Why is it when we get a new Toyota Camry, we suddenly begin noticing so many other Toyota Camrys on the road? Did everyone else suddenly get Toyota Camrys too? No, probably not. It's because in our brain, something called the reticular activation system is activated, and we start to filter in things that match vibrationally what we think of. That's why all spiritual teachers emphasize that we should be careful what we focus on. Whatever you focus on, you will find in this world. Try this. Today, tell yourself that you will only focus on the color red. You will automatically start to mentally match the color red, and you'll start to see examples of it everywhere you go. The idea is to focus on what you want out of life and remove your attention from what you don't want out of life. The law of relativity. This law states that you define something by relating it to something else. An example of this would be in the world of social media. Some people use this law to relate their financial situation to their favorite artist or rapper who's making millions of dollars per year. You feel like your life isn't as good as their life because relative to the amount of money that they're making, you're not making as much. When you compare your situation to someone else's, you take away the focus and energy that you could be using to make your own life better. Try this. Today, compare your current situation financially, mentally, spiritually, and physically to where you were last year. Are you feeling better, living better, and looking better than you were last year? If not, sit down and write one thing you can do today to take your life in the right direction. The law of cause and effect. This law states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. In this universe, every cause has an effect, and every effect has a cause. Are you feeling tired today? That's an effect that had to have a cause. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep. Maybe your diet hasn't been the best. This same logic can be applied to your financial situation, your mental state, and every single thing in your life. What caused you to be in the situation that you're in right now? And more importantly, what can you do right now to make sure that you'll be in a better position this time next year?
Dude, I've been killing it.
Today, reverse engineer your goals. What
I've been
effect do you
killing it.
wish to attract?
Let's
Better
go.
health, more money? All it takes is some strategic planning. Maybe you want to make $10,000. Well, all you need to do is find a way how to sell a product or service for $50 to 2,000 people. What service or product
2,000
could you
people.
provide 2,000 people that they would be willing to pay you $50 each for? Be the positive effect in your life so that you can reap positive effects in your life. The law of polarity. This law states that everything has an opposite. Hot, cold, light, dark, up, down, good, bad. Everything has an opposite. But more importantly, you need to focus on what you want to be, not what you don't want to be. An example would be to focus on what you're grateful for in life, not what you don't have. Try this. For the rest of the day, whatever time you're watching this video, try and focus on the positive in every situation you face for the rest of the day. The law of rhythm. This law states that everything in life has a natural cycle and rhythm to it. The waves flow back and forth. The sun rises and the sun sets. Life comes and life goes. The only constant in life is change. An example of this would be that every day, no matter what amazing or terrible thing happens in the world, the sun will set tonight, and it will rise tomorrow. Try this. Whenever things aren't going your way, and it feels like you'll be stuck in the position you're in forever, remember that tomorrow is another day, and you can start fresh. The sun will always rise, no matter how dark it was the night before. And remember, it's always darkest before the dawn. Law of gestation. This law states that everything in life takes time to manifest. The ideas you plant in your mind today won't always show tomorrow, but they will show over the course of weeks, months, and years of consistent focus. Not only will they show, but the results will be exponential. An example of this would be the Chinese bamboo tree. Like any plant, growth of the Chinese bamboo tree requires soil, water, and sunshine. Even in months and years of consistent nurturing, the bamboo tree shows no signs of growth. Until years later, where over the course of a few weeks, the tree growth shoots up 60, 70, 80 feet tall. Did the tree not grow at all during those few years? Not quite. While it seemed on the surface like nothing was happening to the bamboo tree, underground, the roots of the plant were actually going deep and wide into the ground, so that when the tree grows tall, it'll have a strong and stable foundation. Our patience will be tested when chasing our dreams, and there will be times when you're putting in hundreds or thousands of hours of effort with little to nothing to show for it. Then all of a sudden, over a short period of time, our effort will be rewarded. To everyone on the outside, it'll look like an overnight success, but to you, you'll know that it was the consistent effort that you put in and day out that reaped your success. Try this. Keep the law of gestation in mind when you're up late at night, chasing a dream that only you can see, and when you're up early in the morning at the gym when everyone else is asleep. The law of transmutation. This law states that energy moves in and out of physical form. You can take your creative, physical, sexual, and spiritual energy and focus it on whatever you'd like to get out of this world. An example is something I know a lot of us have heard about: NoFap. A lot of men go on the journey of NoFap in order to transmute their sexual energy and use that energy to pursue their goals. Instead of releasing that energy sexually, you can use that energy and transmute that energy to get in a good workout in the gym. Try and remember the law of transmutation when you feel like you're about to waste your energy pursuing something with no positive outcome. Instead of snacking on junk food when you're anxious or sad, try going for a run or doing some push-ups. You're probably saying, why would I want to do some push-ups instead of eating a bag of chips? Well, even if you're an X fan, most people have never even heard of the Master Key System. If you have, you're in a rare minority. For those who don't know, the Master Key System is a book written over 100 years ago, in 1916, by author Charles F. Hannell. Hannell was a philosopher and wealthy businessman who owned several successful businesses. Within the first 2 decades of the Master Key System book being published, it sold over 200,000 copies. The Master Key System also inspired the authors of The Secret and Think and Grow Rich. Enough about the history of the book. You're probably wondering exactly what about the Master Key System made it so great, and why did XXXTentacion recommend it? The thing that makes the Master Key System different than any other self-help book in history is the fact that at the end of each of the 24 chapters of the book, the author gives readers an exercise to complete. The exercises are meant to help the reader increase their creative power, mental capabilities, and realize that you can use your mind to manifest anything you want in this life. While we recommend checking out the book and reading all 24 chapters and completing the exercises yourself, we put together a 5-step exercise that you can try every day. Step 1. Sit down in a comfortable chair, relax your body, and close your eyes. Step 2. Practice letting go of distracting or negative thoughts that may come in your mind. Don't try and fight the thoughts, just shift your mental attention to a more positive topic. If the thoughts keep persisting, break down the thought patterns and ask yourself why you keep thinking the way you're thinking. Have that mental conversation with yourself until you've reasoned away the negative thought pattern. This will take some practice, So don't get frustrated that it wasn't easy the first few times. Step 3. With your goal or dream in mind, visualize a scenario where you will receive or experience your dream. The trick here is to use your imagination to visualize the end. Don't worry about how you'll get there, just visualize having or experiencing what you dream of. Again, you don't need to worry about how you'll get there. The path will unfold in your life in a way that you could have never imagined. Step 4. After your meditation, in a notepad or journal, or even your phone, write down your thoughts and how grateful you are in future tense that you've experienced or received your dream. Step 5. The most important and final step is to remain in mental harmony with your dream or goal. Go throughout your day with a positive and open attitude for the possibilities of ways you'll take to achieve the goal. Repeat steps 1 to 5 daily, if possible, and remain confident in knowing that through the power of your spirit and unity with God, not in a religious way, that you now have the knowledge and confidence that you need for the truth in your life to unfold accordingly. One last time, you don't need to worry about when or how long until things unfold. Just trust the process and that everything will work out in perfect timing. So now that we have some general knowledge about the laws of the universe and the master key system, how did XXXTentacion advance in learning and achieving success? I've done it, so we'll hear directly from X himself.
Should practice this shit because, bro, I don't think it's fair that nobody's getting a chance because they don't know this. Pay attention to that. You are the key. You are the key. Nothing else is the key. The law of attraction at its finest will always work with the human mind. Anything you want, you can attract. You are the key. You can be more successful than I am. You may have more energy than I do. I am nothing special. Use your brain. Attract what you want. Believe in yourself. You are capable.
Thanks for watching this episode on icons and ideas. If you like this video and want to see more, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And feel free to leave suggestions for future videos down in the
There's a moment, right before everything starts to make sense, that feels like it's all falling apart. You question everything. You doubt yourself, your path, your timing, even the universe itself. But what you don't realize yet is that this is the moment right before it all begins to fall into place. I know that lately life hasn't felt like it's moving forward. You've been giving, trying, hoping, yet nothing seems to unfold the way you imagined. Doors have closed that you thought were meant for you. People have walked away. Plans that once felt certain have crumbled in your hands. And in those quiet hours, when you're alone with your thoughts, it's easy to believe that you've somehow fallen off your path. But what if this is the path? Here's what most people never realize. The universe doesn't just move you forward when things are easy. It moves you through the breaking. Because sometimes, the old version of your life has to collapse before the new one can emerge. And that collapse? That's not a breakdown. It means you're at the very edge of a major breakthrough. Here's something the universe is trying to tell you right now. You're closer than you think. Every time your life begins to expand, there's resistance, energy shifts, people drift, opportunities dissolve. And for a while, it feels like you're losing more than you're gaining. But what's actually happening is alignment, because alignment isn't peaceful at first. It's disruptive. It shakes loose everything that no longer fits the version of you that's about to rise. When the universe is preparing you for your next level, it doesn't always feel like growth. It feels like endings, like confusion, like standing in the dark wondering if you somehow missed your turn. But you didn't miss it. You're walking through it. The unknown is not punishment. It's passage. And here's the truth. Before everything falls into place, you'll be asked to trust. Deeply, irrationally, blindly. Because trust is the currency of transformation. The universe isn't asking if you can see the path. It's asking if you can walk it, even when you can't see it. There always comes a moment, a single message that changes everything. Maybe it's a sentence you read, a song that finds you at the perfect time, or a stranger's words that echo in your chest. Because right before everything falls into place, the universe sends you reminders, little signs, synchronicities that whisper, keep going. This is your time. What I need you to understand is that things will work out for you. And when they do, it won't always come when you expect it. It might seem random, but nothing is random when you're in alignment. It's the universe's way of saying, the energy is shifting. Stay open and remember this. Everything you've been through, the heartbreaks, the setbacks, the trials and tribulations, none of it was wasted, I promise. Every loss built strength. Every pause taught patience. Every unanswered prayer protected you. And now, the universe is rearranging what's yours, not to punish you, but to position you. You're not being left behind. You're being lined up. Right now, in this moment, life is quietly falling into place behind the scenes, even if you can't see it yet. That's the beauty of divine timing. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase what's already aligned for you. You don't have to see it unfold in front of you. You only...
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be back in like a minute, probably sooner. I thought for sure I'd come back and I'd have like 1 million viewers.
We have to stay open, stay grounded, and stay willing to receive what's next. Because what's coming is clarity, expansion. And you'll look back on these days, the uncertain, confusing ones, and realize they were sacred. They were the bridge between who you were and who you were always meant to become. So if you're seeing this right now, consider it your sign. The universe is preparing you for something bigger than you can yet imagine. Everything is shifting, not against you, but for you. So breathe with me. Trust. Trust this time. Trust this message. And let what's meant for you find you. Because it will. And when it does, you'll finally understand why it all had to happen this way. If this message found you at the right time, comment below, "I'm ready to receive." Let the universe feel your declaration. And remember,
I'm ready to
your
receive.
time is never off. It's divine.
There's something deliberate about the moment you stopped scrolling and clicked on this. Not random, not accidental. Something in you recognized that this message, these exact words unfolding right now, they're calibrated for where you're standing. And here's what makes this moment different from every other video you've watched this year. This one has an expiration date. Not because it'll disappear from the platform, but because it can only reach you once, right now. This version of you, carrying this specific weight, sitting in this particular kind of stuff. The you that exists next month won't need this message anymore. Either because you finally listened and moved, or because you ignored it and calcified a little more into the life you keep saying you'll leave. The window's open, but windows don't stay open forever. I know how that sounds, like some urgent sales pitch designed to make you panic into action. But I'm not selling you anything. I'm telling you something you already know, but have been negotiating with. That thing you've been saying you'll do when you're ready, when the timing's right, when you feel more prepared. That relationship you'll leave when you're stronger. That career you'll change when you have more savings. That version of yourself you'll become when life gets less chaotic. You've been standing at the edge of that decision for months now, maybe years, telling yourself you're being smart, being cautious, being responsible. But there's a difference between wisdom and waiting. And you know which one you've been doing. Here's the part that nobody wants to hear, but it's the only thing that matters. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And I mean that in the most literal, mechanical sense possible. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. If you keep thinking what you've been thinking, you'll keep feeling what you've been feeling. If you keep being who you've been being, you'll keep living what you've been living. There's no hidden variable, no secret algorithm that suddenly rewards you for enduring the same patterns long enough. The universe doesn't look at your suffering and say, okay, they've earned it now, let's give them something different. Different only comes from different. Change only comes from change. And the brutal simplicity of that truth is exactly why most people never move. Because moving requires something we're terrified to give. It requires us to stop negotiating with reality, to stop waiting for permission, to stop needing to feel ready before we act. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for the feeling of readiness to arrive before they take the leap, not understanding that readiness doesn't come before action. It comes during. It comes after. It arrives in the middle of the mess you create when you finally decide to move without knowing how it'll turn out. That's the order of operations. Decision first. Clarity later. Not the other way around, but we've been taught backwards. We think we need to see the whole staircase before we take the first step. So we stand at the bottom, waiting for the lights to turn on. And they never do. Because the lights only turn on when you start climbing. Think about the last time something actually changed in your life. Real change. Not surface level adjustments where you tried harder at the same thing. I mean, the kind of change where your entire trajectory shifted. where the person you were before and the person you became after were almost unrecognizable to each other. If you trace it back, there's always a moment, a specific decision, where you stopped negotiating and just moved, where you applied for the thing you thought you weren't qualified for, where you ended the relationship everyone said you should stay in, where you chose yourself even though it disappointed people. And what's interesting about those moments is they never feel heroic. When you're in them, they feel terrifying. They feel reckless. They feel like you're jumping without a net. But looking back, they were the only moments that mattered. Everything else was just the build-up to that single decision. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most of us never take that jump. We spend decades circling it, researching it, talking about it, planning for it. We collect advice, we read the books, we watch the videos. We tell ourselves we're preparing, but preparation without execution is just procrastination with a narrative. It's a way to feel productive while staying exactly where we are. And the cruelest part? The window for certain decisions does eventually close. Not because the universe is punishing you, but because life keeps moving whether you do or not. The job gets filled.
What's up? What's up? Comp.
Okay, what are we playing?
All the maps. All the maps. I like all the maps. I like all the maps.
This?
All the maps competitive. I do. I like Anubis. I like Office. Office is the best map. Train's sick. No, I like Dust. Well, I like Inferno. I like Mirage. I like all those maps. Why are you turning Overpass? Over's like the only map I don't love. You can turn off Overpass, and you can turn off Palico, and you can turn off
Suck my dick.
Vertigo, and you can turn off Golden and Agency. I don't play those.
You can get all of them, bro. That's how I feel.
Woo! Positive vibes. Positive vibrations.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mark?
Yo.
Are you gonna pop off?
Yes.
Do you get it? Do you get the
Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you know
Are you
what
gonna
my name
pop
is?
off?
Do you know what my
Are
name
you gonna
is?
pop
Do you
off?
know what
Are you
my...
gonna pop off?
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Mark's gonna pop
I'm gonna
off.
Mark pop off. I'm gonna Mark pop off.
He's
I
like,
am Mark pop off.
Mark's about to pop off. You need to play Tarkov, bro. It'll blow your mind.
See, that game looks so bad.
I know, but just give it a try if I buy it for you, okay?
It's like first person Diablo. I get it.
It's just cool, bro. I reset my game progress and did the whole storyline today. I mean, I didn't do all of it, but I did some of it, and it was cool. Other than dying, but it was cool.
I guess it would be stream content. They got this like Dragon Boy coming out in Genshin Impact. His name is Durin. I look-y got some Primo gems saved for him. I've been like waiting all day to buy him, bro.
You high key have Primo gems, not low key.
No, I got like 2 10 pulls. I got like 2 10 pulls.
Remember when I pulled like 550 times on stream?
Yeah, that was sick, dude. Did you live stream that?
Fun.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, good.
Fucking weird.
No, you should have uploaded that video, bro. Stuff like that does well. Like.
We were just up there for 2 hours straight pulling 10x, 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 10x.
I should do one of those and then give the account away to like a viewer.
That's what I bought, dude. I bought a real account for $20 and it had like 600.
The thing is, dude, Genshin's kind of weird. They're in China, bro. I'm scared they would like ban my account or something, you know?
Mine's fine. Mine's fine.
Because they don't like trading accounts and rerolls and all that. They're not rocking with it.
Well, listen. I think they like it because it's making them a lot of fucking money. They just need to say they don't. So
I hope we get Dust, Mirage, Inferno, Train, Anubis, or Office.
I have 19 wins. Mirage, I have 20 wins.
I have 19
Inferno,
wins.
I have 14.
I have 19 wins on Dust too. I have 19 wins on Dust. I have 19. No more Mimu, dude. No more Mimu, dude. Haley's gone.
Haley's gone, bro. The computer exploded. Okay, we're going to practice wingman, okay? While we wait for her. She'll be back. You want T or CT? She's playing already. She's already back.
It's not even a real game.
Well, it's just because she's left.
I only play comp.
My bad.
I've been watching. Yep. I've been watching my CS:GO gameplay for the first time in my life, and I'm like, God damn, I'm trash. Why is this motherfucker looking at the floor before he peeks every corner?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't get it either. I tried telling you, head level, height, headlight. You know what I mean? And listen, you want me to explain it to you in the easiest way ever?
Okay.
When you okay, listen. You know how you use your eyes to look around?
Yeah.
The screen while you're running.
Yes.
95% of the time, when you're doing that, your cursor should follow your eyes. You should
Oh fuck! I've never thought that.
So I'm looking left.
I've never done
my
that.
cursor follows left,
Okay.
so I'm ready to shoot where I'm looking.
Wherever my eyes go. Okay.
And 5% of the times, you're gonna want to while you're taking sight.
Come here.
You're gonna look everywhere. You know what I mean?
Come here. Yeah, I'm getting there faster. I'm flicking faster already.
You see what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah, it's like more pre-aimed. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, pre-aimed.
It's more pre-aimed.
Yeah, it's like your movements are both one.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Just give me like 1 minute.
You're good.
I'm back where I belong. Never felt so strong.
I think you're doing better, Mark, already.
Dude, I used to be really good at this game, and then I just I don't know, dude.
No.
I did, bro.
You might have been alright, but you weren't really good. I'm not even.
I was really good.
Really good takes some crazy fucking. You know what I mean? Crazy effort to be really good at this game. I'm not. I'm like okay at the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went for it.
I was gonna like push you in the face with the pistol and like expect you to think I'm taking it slow or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart. But I flashed though.
Dude, you flashed the back of my head, bro. No way that's how those work in real life. No way that's how those work in real life.
It's not.
Right? Right.
I'll enter, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, sometimes it doesn't work. What's wrong with your screen?
I don't know, it keeps doing this where I'll load into the game's in the background, but the screen's black.
Yeah, that happens to me too. Shit.
You have to restart the game, huh?
Yeah. You guys can go play without me real quick.
We are.
No. We're in a 1v1 right now.
Oh.
You're good. Whenever you get back, we can leave. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what?
Bro, that's I have probably my least favorite M4 skin in the game, bro. This one's
Mine?
rough.
Oh, yours.
Mine.
What's yours?
You gotta kill me to find out, man. Good luck. Does this thing have another shot?
She joined.
Yeah, there we go. I think we're in.
You should go T side. He needs the help.
Wait, are you actually loading into the game?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's new, isn't it? Since when does that? How that works?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. Why'd you go? Why'd you go? Why'd you go?
What's up, motherfucker?
Yo, Haley, you know how you look around with your eyes? You gotta make your your crosshair follow your eyes around the screen. You're gonna shoot them faster. You're gonna get your bullets on them faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try that. New strat.
Wherever your eyes look, point your your shooter there. You gotta go this way. You gotta go this way. He's right there. He's right there. Bro's right there. You see that? Yep. Only he went around.
You guys are crazy quick. What are you doing? Good.
Yo, push his ass. Push his ass. He's running. Wait, where's the fucking bomb? It's A. It's A. Bomb's on A site.
Bud. We dead?
Oh shit, Mark. Is that Haley? It was Mark. Damn, Mark's going crazy right now.
Okay.
How the fuck did you
Shadow clone jutsu, dude.
I
Shadow
the other
clone
corner
jutsu.
like 3 times and shot 3 times, but you were still on that other corner.
Shadow clone jutsu. You got this. You gotta shoot him.
Sorry, my map awareness is really bad.
He's right over there. You just gotta shoot him.
What's off? Well, I know you did that on purpose.
You just blast him.
Did you hear that sound though?
Yes.
Okay. Was it loud? Easy peasy A site.
Get him, Mark.
Holy shit, dude, that's Mark.
Chase
Dude,
his
he's so
ass.
crazy. I should have just shot, dude. I should have just shot instead of. I was trying. What? Last round of first half already?
Lock in 6-7.
Alright, 6-7. Oh, Mark. Mark just XM'd me.
Bah, bah. You see my XM? The Egyptians call it a souvenir, Just got it from the museum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck. Pistol round's my round.
I got it from the museum. The Egyptians called it a souvenir.
I'm so close.
I had to crouch to get that kill.
I was an inch away. So precise.
I didn't feel safe shooting you if I didn't crouch. I thought I was just gonna miss. Then the recoil, and then blah. Now we're talking. Now we fight.
You, I heard you. I knew it. Please get him. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, Mark. The reverse curse technique. Okay.
Fell for it, dude. I turned around.
Dude, you.
Yeah, I turned around,
you were
dude.
going crazy.
I turned around.
You're different, dude. You're different to play against. It's
The
weird.
energy is shifting.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
You guys ready for comp?
Yeah.
I'm ready for some comp.
Getting there. Fuck, dude. Oh my god, I left the bomb.
You better go get that.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what to do.
You motherfucker.
Alright. Pray, Mark, what'd you do?
I'll be right back.
No, join first so we can get comp started.
Just 1 second. Fucking
Join.
I'm running, dude. I'm sprinting, dude.
What are you talking about?
I've never sprinted so fast, dude. Fuck, dude. Okay, what I need to do is hit F12. Hit F12. Yeah, big brain. And we pull that one up. No, what the fuck? And then we go. Outfit IQ.
What are you?
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Yeah.
What do you want about?
You see, you don't even know.
Yo, I'm inviting Captain Pink and his homie. Okay, I'm adding.
Wait, what?
Fucking. I'm
Another
adding.
one.
Hey, no more
We got a
anime,
full
man.
team.
Hey, you don't be talking about no gay ass anime, man.
Not him, dude.
I don't mind him. He's okay.
Alright, now add your buddy.
Yeah, your buddy.
Add your buddy, Pink.
How do I?
Oh my gosh. How do I do that again? First, I want you to open the hatch on the side of your device.
He instantly hung up on it.
Get fucked, loser.
Damn, bro.
Here you go. We're here. Let me invite you. Where you at? Bobby Flo. Get in here, Silver 5, 4.
Dude, even I'm better than that.
I'm yelling at him in DMs.
We're not doing Prime though.
Why?
'Cause we don't
You're
have.
hacking? You're hacker.
No,
hacker.
Mimu doesn't have.
Why?
Prime.
Why do you hacking?
It's okay.
Because it's fun.
It's yeah.
Screenshots.
Is he just bored? That's cool.
Yeah. That's. Well, you said you're the one who has $1,000 on your Steam account. Why don't you give it to her?
I didn't. I never said that.
You said you literally quote unquote the other day, I'm the richest person in the team and I could give a fuck about you. Kill yourself. I heard it tonight.
Yo.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Is this true, Stepped in Pink?
I cannot confirm nor deny those accusations.
What's with all these pins on your account, huh? That's really sus.
Pin? What pin?
You got some weird pins, dude.
What do you mean?
You got some weird looking pins, buddy.
I got like 10
Weird
pins.
pins.
You got some weird looking pins, dude.
Weird pins.
Operation Shattered Web Challenge coin.
I remember that. I remember that one. That was like 2017.
Yeah, that was fun, dude.
Yeah.
Where you fight the AIs and shit in the scenarios.
Loyalty
Isn't that that one?
badge. You have an Austin 2025 silver coin. You actually did that shit.
That's right. And I won. I got a lot of the final predictions correct. I missed every prediction on the stage 1 and 2.
Alright,
For the
motherfucker. Where's
preliminaries
your
and
friend?
stuff.
What?
Is he coming or am I starting?
No, he's not coming. He's playing
Why
Warframe.
didn't you say that 1,000 hours ago?
Because I'm retarded, bro. I'm slow in the fucking head. Get that through your head.
I can't. I'm retarded, bro. I'm slow in the fucking head.
No, I'm retarded. I'm slow in the fucking head.
Dude. No, dude. I am, dude.
Okay, both of us. We just have to both accept that we're both retarded. And then we can live our lives.
You like how I'm advertising my name?
Yes.
I guess so.
Harper Morris,
How many
hey,
cases do I
give
need
a
to
thumbs
open
up.
this game?
16?
Thumbs up.
100?
I can't afford that.
16?
What if I open 6 or 7?
10? Alright.
Like
Oh,
6,
bet.
7.
Like 67? Yeah, 67.
I can't afford 67, so I can. But I
Wait,
can't
what was that?
afford 6 or 7.
What is that? I didn't say 67, I said 6, 7.
Top 10 global tips.
Top 10 global tips.
Yeah.
Inspect your knife after a kill for respect.
Yeah.
That's a global tip.
Teabag your enemies to demoralize them.
Get you out of silver.
Teabag your enemies to demoralize them. How many hours should I say I have? Kirito, how many?
Teabagging, like
No.
300?
Kirito, how many hours do you have on CS?
For 30,000 plus?
Yo, I
Plus.
just hit 60k hours in CS:GO.
Played.
Damn.
I just reset my PvE account on Tarkov so I can put in real quests.
Fun
did-
fact,
you
I think
did?
I may have just hit
Yeah, I
60
reset
hours.
it, dude.
Dude, I'll reset mine too.
I reset it all.
If you
dude.
do it, I'm doing it.
I already did it. I clicked it and I did it just, and I took a bunch of screenshots, so I had it. So all the achievement, but my achievement stayed and stuff. So, but dude, I had a 90 KD. I went into raid 1900 times and died 90 times.
Shit.
I had Dungeon Master achievement, Kappa achievement, Lightkeeper achievement. It was crazy.
Share attack.
Only
I'm
9
looking for
compatible
one person,
players.
dude. How do we? Everybody go to click settings at the top left, click game, and make sure your ping is like 60. It says max. It's at the top.
60?
Yeah, max acceptable ping. Make it 60 or 70 or something.
Advanced.
Boom! Instantly worked. Whoever did it, good job.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
a
think
fucking
mine's already
professional.
high.
No, why are we playing Dust 2?
Oh, that was definitely
We're
me.
losing. Why do we
Dust
accept?
2?
Why the fuck
Dude.
did we just accept this? We're losing. This is
I've
not
literally
okay.
lost 6 games in a row on Dust 2.
This is gonna be.
Yo, we're off
This
to
is
a
gonna
good
be
start then.
globals. This is gonna be all globals. Good luck.